gentlemen, I'm Matt, also known as the Messy Apartment Guy. First off, I'd like to start by saying that about 2 weeks ago we had a challenge. It was a food challenge, and I was shocked and horrified to find that a lot of the people kind of liked the food that we had. It was some like squid jerky and some like fish flakes that are fish with flaky pieces. It was gross. It smelled nasty, and then there was some quail eggs. It was gross. I'd just like to say I'm shocked and horrified that you guys are like, oh no, let's have seconds. That was weird. Anyways, back to this week. This week we will be meeting in the youth hall at 6:30 on Wednesday. That's our normal time, our normal place. We do have youth group this week, unlike last week. This week our youth group is entitled Compasses. It's talking about change in direction in our life when we come to a point where we don't know where we're going, we don't know what to do, and how God redirects our life. We have mini Java this week, like most weeks. We have switched from like major foods, like dinner stuff, because a lot of people weren't into that. So we're gonna do some snacks like chips, candy bars, Pop-Tarts. We have sodas, we have Capri Sun, we have some water. If you're weird and like water. And then we have Frappuccinos, and we have smoothies. And they're awesome and delicious. And so I encourage you to bring a couple bucks with you, have a smoothie, or have a Frappuccino or a soda or something with us for the first 30 minutes of youth group or so. This week I was challenged by Nathan Howard to do the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. Unfortunately, I can't do it in the video this week because I'm out of time for this weekend. I had a lot of homework to do and a lot of stuff to catch up on, so I can't do it this week. But look forward to that next week. So remember, for this week, we're talking about compasses. We're talking about directions in our life. We're meeting at 6:30 in the youth hall. We're also having Java, which is awesome. So we will see you this week in youth group. Have a great week, guys, and we'll see you next week on the video where I will do the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge.
A couple people, including my friend Satya, the new CEO of Microsoft. And so, of course I want to participate. I've been following this Ice Bucket Challenge, and I find it totally amazing. It's really for a great cause, ALS, otherwise known as Lou Gehrig's disease. I read that this challenge has now raised over $4.4 million. And the creators of it are really ingenious, and they deserve a lot of credit. So anyway, I decided, yeah, of course I'm going to accept Satya's challenge. But then the question is, who am I going to challenge? It's a very important question, and not one to be taken lightly. So I started asking friends, colleagues, anybody I ran into for suggestions yesterday. And I started to get a lot of really good suggestions. In fact, one of the first suggestions I thought, okay, we are done. This is it. It does not get better than this. Go ahead, put up there. Obviously, Edward Snowden. It's so obvious. But then I started thinking, but wait, if he takes the Ice Bucket Challenge, it'll just leak. So we had to keep thinking. We went back to the drawing board, and so I was talking to people, and they said, anybody, you got to think bigger. Got to think bigger, Jeff. And I said, all right, well, what do you have in mind? And they suggested what also I think, in retrospect, kind of obvious: the Queen and the Pope. So I got pretty excited about that. But then I thought, this will never work. These people wear hats. So I had to give up on that idea as much as I loved it. And we kept brainstorming. And then finally somebody suggested what I thought would be a surefire winner. Go ahead, bring him up on the screen. Kim Jong-un. I mean, really, that would be incredible. It combines everything one might hope for in somebody to challenge for the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. And so I was very excited about this. But then, unfortunately, somebody pointed out it would actually be very difficult to even get the message to him because he's just not big on Twitter or Facebook. He's just doesn't really like it. So anyway, at the end of the day, I decided I would just go super personal, go way back into the past to some true childhood heroes in a real passion of mine space. And I am going to challenge, go ahead, William Shatner and Patrick Stewart and George Takei. Guys, you have 24 hours to accept the Ice Bucket Challenge. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.